All right, so we'll just go ahead, just start going through it.
All right, welcome to the adjustment. This is our lovely model, Jasmine. So we're going to walk through what an adjustment actually looks like. We have her x-rays up here because we want to make sure that we know how we're adjusting her every single time. And the adjustment patterns are going to be very similar until we actually see structural change. So for the first portion of the adjustment, what she's going to do, she's going to go ahead and lay down on her belly with her face here on the paper, arms hanging onto the armrest there. The reason why we do this is because we want to make sure that her body is at rest. We're making sure that everything is in the proper position. Muscles are going to be calm, and you can already see that there's some positional things that are going on with her body. So what we're going to do is adapt her body through the adjustment, making the changes appropriate to the x-rays. So we always check the hips, make sure they're the same height. They're not. We can see that one hip is higher than the other one. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one leg, cross it over the other one, swing it over to the side. This is what we call mirror imaging adjusting. So through the use of the table, we're actually going to work on changing the position of the spine. We're going to change what we see on the x-rays so we can get the body to function the way it's supposed to. So the first thing we do is we bring the table up. We're going to use gravity to assist with the adjustment, so it drops just like that. Table drops. We're applying gentle pressure to her spine, to her pelvis, to get the body to change. We do multiple adjustments because we need the body to adapt. Repetition is what's going to get the body to change, so that's why we continue to do that. Now, along with the hips being on level, the spine has kind of worked to the side accordingly, so we're going to work on bringing that back to center as well. So we're working on shifting the spine back to center once again. It doesn't always just work in one adjustment. This is an accumulation over time so that we can get the body to change. We're going to work our way up the spine. And then the next thing we're going to do is bring the head back into the proper position. So 99% of the population has what's called anterior head carriage, so we're going to work on bringing that head back into the proper position. So the table actually lifts up to help us with that adjustment. Once again, we're using drops, gentle drops. And repetition to get the body to change. All right, go ahead and flip over on your back. Next portion of the adjustment, I'm going to use my body weight to help get the spine to move. Sometimes you will hear audibles, what's called cavitations through the adjustment, and that's really just pressure being released. And we also use her arms as leverage in that situation. Next, we're going to work on the cervical spine. Might be a little more difficult for you to see in this one. You can edit that out, right?
No, you're good, yeah.
Okay. All right, so we're going to work on the curve in the neck. We're going to help to restore the proper motion in the spine. When we have biomechanical problems, there's a lack of ability of the body to move properly. So as a chiropractor, we've been trained to assess those lack of motion and the misalignments, and so we're going to restore that proper motion. Good. There we go. Good. Okay. Next part of the adjustment, we're going to work on the lower portion of the back. Just going to lay on her side. Bring that table up so it's a gentle, she's in a relaxed position. We bring the knee up, use the arm as leverage, and we just drop. Good. Other side. Okay. Once again, these are gentle movements, just restoring the proper motion. Good. Okay. Lay on your back. Lift your hair for me. The next thing we're going to do is a passive therapy. So we're going to work on some traction. So we're going to help fix the curve in her neck. So we're going to bring the head up, put it right underneath here, let her head just drop back, And this is gonna work on the curve that she should have in this neck. It should be a 38 to 45 degree curve. With people sitting at the computer desk all the time, typically we start to see anterior head carriage and the loss of the curve. So she stays in this position for a very short period of time. Bring the knees up so we can help her relax. And that's the adjustment.